Dang, man, it's late out. Late out. That phraseology doesn't make sense. Look at the moon. Woo! And the spooky woods. Right near the highway. Okay. Time to check one of my favorite dumpsters. And nice little aluminum door here. Use both hands, Kingdom. Boy, this is unusually awkward. There's more here. Or 36. I can't tell. There's a door here. There we go. There's my tripod. I'll shut my truck off because this is Joliet, and I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't like it. Let's see. Well, that would make for some really shitty scrap, huh? Well, I wonder if I could get away with that. A piece of aluminum. See, when I'm picking scrap, I'm also wondering, what is the bottom limit? I know nobody else thinks. Well, no. Watch where you're walking, Kingdom. Be careful. There's an example of me tripping and falling. And I do that about 25 times a day. I'll just randomly, I didn't even trip over anything. I tripped over that stripe, which is nothing. There's oh, Simply Me. He commented on I don't know, he had a word for it. I can't remember what the word was. Oh, bullshit. That's what it was, Kingdom. No, it's a real thing. You have this constant sense of vertigo. And that's what I got. So you always feel like you're kind of twirling there a little bit. And look, They can have the aluminum on the bottom. You're the reason why the prices are so heart attack. I like when I get blamed for nonsense. It's amazing. You're the reason why the prices are so low. Really? You gonna blame me? You're gonna blame me? Me? You know me. Hey, blame Scrap and Talent Man. Right? Don't blame me. I think he has something to do with this. I don't know what. I haven't figured that out yet. Oh, setting the standard too high. There you go. I'm here to counter that. We are opening new doors. Yeah, this is now the aluminum door, 45 cents a pound. Take the window out. This is just shred. That's 11 cents a pound. And they can have all the electric motors they want. I know a lot of my commenters get all whack out about it, but who cares? I don't know. I'm on the fence about this piece here. I think I'll push that down. I'm analyzing in my head what they'll end up choking on. I don't want to give them so much stuff that they end up choking on it. Just enough, but not too much. It's like it's like eating sugar. A little bit tastes really good. Too much is almost undigestible, right? New camera tripod right there. I knew that door. That's not a bad looking door. Alright. I don't know what you guys see. Let me see. Not much. It's dark out. Well, I'll just put that tripod back in the trash. None of this stuff works very good. Like the door doesn't close very well. I have a bajillion keys. You need to... No. None of those tricks work very well. Not that I don't want them to, but... if you have a shit memory like I got, bad short-term memory, really bad. Yeah, I can't remember what I'm doing. So I always had a bad short-term memory. I get in trouble for all kinds of things in school for not remembering one moment to the next. Can you imagine getting in trouble for something you really don't have any control over, and the shit feeling it produces? You know, the feeling of like lack of self-esteem, and you know, you feel like a real piece of shit because you honestly can't remember. Sometimes, like, right, you get people that go, oh yeah, that happens to me every now and then. Well, yeah, no, it happens to me all the time, all day long. Write it down there, so okay. There's a reason why that doesn't work. The paper would be gnarly. No, it wouldn't work. It would work for some people. I could see that being a very decent, plausible solution for a lot of people. Writing it down. My father-in-law writes stuff down. What he needs to do that day. I'd lose the paper, or the to-do list would somehow or another become irrelevant because a series of things popped up somewhat unexpectedly that I maybe half knew about or didn't know about at all, and they actually became more important somehow or another than the crap that I wrote down. That, I don't think that makes sense. A lot of people, they don't live my life, so nor would you want to. Well, let's say I wrote down 10 things that I feel I need to do or want to do tomorrow, like such as get the tires fixed on my mother-in-law's car. They're bald to the point where they're showing the tread. I mean, the steel belt is exposed, so it's actually dangerous to drive on. Or let's see, what else? Continuing knocking down the remaining scrap that's laying on the ground at the compound. Okay. Continuing to clean up the property before the government comes back there. I'm pretty much doing that by myself. You know, it's over half an acre of property. It's a lot of work for me to do. Alright? At nearly 300 pounds. You know, then I have to earn a living. And this is not like punching a clock, because you try to normalize scrapping by giving it hours. Okay, today I'm going to work 9 to 5. You know what? That's probably not going to turn out very well. Okay? Well, why wouldn't it? It just won't. Because you can't, it's not a job you go to and punch a clock and, you know, you have 2 50-minute breaks and a 1/2 hour lunch or a 1 hour lunch, all planned out and all scheduled, because you're just part of an organization when you have a job that you punch a clock for. Somebody else is doing all the grunt work. They're worrying about keeping the operation actually running. You're just there filling a position. Well, I'm doing a little bit more than just filling a position. And this video can't be the best because it's foggy out and I have the camera on, and you're just listening to me yap, and there's not a lot to see, I suppose, right? See a stop sign, right? I don't know. We'll see how this video goes. So, a little bit of scrapping, a lot of yapping again. There's one message I can't deliver, and that's people telling me that the electric motors are okay. So your freaking electric motor is worth 15 cents. All right, my electric motor is worth 11 cents if I push it off the truck with garbage. Okay, who's winning here? Who's ahead of the game? How many electric motors do you have? How many do you find in a week? If you're an ordinary scrapper, unless you have a contact, you're probably only finding maybe a couple 100 pounds a week of electric motors. Okay, so if you're getting 15 cents a pound for a few 100 pounds of electric motors, you're not ahead of the game. Trust me. I seen there was like a plastic bag. I slowed down. I thought maybe it was like a piece of aluminum or something. No siree. Nighttime scrapping. You know, this area doesn't have any street lights. It has no infrastructure. Okay, it has no sewer. It does have water. It's a community well, and that, my friends, is where the problem really is, because the community well belongs to the neighborhood organization. Okay, and it's called the neighborhood organization is called. It's an improvement association. So, in effect, my unincorporated neighborhood actually has a de facto homeowners association, even though it really isn't that. And there's the police, and they're sitting like about 200 feet back from the stop sign, waiting to give a ticket. And I spotted them before they spotted me, because that's my job. My job as a scrapper is spot the cops before they spot me. And the camera fell over. And I'm sure that made for a very interesting video. So much traffic. My God. A little tiny neighborhood, and there's like so much traffic. Where does it all come from? Did you ever wonder that? Where are all these people going, man? My claim is 1/3 of the nighttime traffic is on a Friday night after 8 o'clock. 1/3 of it is drug related somehow. Either procuring funds to purchase drugs or going about selling the drugs, like going on drug calls, like, you know, delivering it to people's places, or people driving to a rendezvous point to score the drug, etc. So it's like going to ATM to cash check so that you have cash to go get your party equipment, or going to procure it, or going to the local motel, hotel to go and party and consume the drug, which all the local hotels and motels by me are packed solid. Okay, I know it's the weekend, but it's a weekend just like any other weekend, and they are all packed. I swear to God, these shit hotels are operating at about 90% capacity, at least. It's amazing. And it's amazing, if I keep this crap up, I'm going to turn my freaking channel into the planet Earth, you know, that guy's channel. All it's missing is me, like, laying like in a bed, sweating and saying I'm having an anxiety attack. Kingdom, that's not fair to make fun of another YouTuber. I'm not. Just making a point. A long time ago I did a short video on wow, there's so many beds. And by my house there's got to be about 17 or 18 stores now that sell mattresses. Why is that? Why are there so many stores that sell mattresses? What's going on with these beds? Is this phenomenon worldwide, or is this like just something local to my area? I swear to God, there's like at least 17 stores just in this little area, like a one square mile area, that sell mattresses or beds. I think that's weird. There's more bed stores than there are gasoline stations. I think we need more gas. If we had as many gas stations as there are bed stores, then yeah, that would make sense. This thing right here, this railroad tracks right here, before Canadian National bought this railroad, it used to be a locally owned railroad, believe it or not. It was called the EJ&E or something like that, or for short it was called the J. I think it was called Elgin, Joliet, and East Chicago Railroad or something like that. And when Canadian National bought it, they're shipping all these shipping containers and stuff on it. That's what you see. Shipping containers and probably about 30 trains a day. And part of the reason, I believe, from what I heard, is they use this railroad right here is like an outer ring railroad to keep the trains from tying up traffic in the city. So they send them all the way out here until they're ready to take them or something. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I just know that when Canadian National bought this railroad right here, we went from 1 train a day on this tracks to easily 20 or 30. So it's like, if I go across this intersection here, this railroad crossing, there's a 50-50 chance that I'm going to catch a train. They don't go fast right here. That's because they never really improved the railroad tracks yet. The railroad tracks are all bent out of shape and stuff like that from the previous railroad. Did not maintain they did not maintain the rails. The rails are all bent and twisted. I think if they ran the train any faster than that, there's a risk that it would come off the rails, because one of them did in the spring, and it was carrying petrochemicals, and there was a huge fire. Like 2 of the rail cars caught fire. That was kind of messy, man. I'm starting to yawn. I'm boring you guys. I'm sorry. I found a little bit of scrap, and I found a reason to yap. That's not good. Car. Oh yeah. He was gonna run the stop sign there. Actually, I wanted to turn there, but because he came all the way out of the intersection without stopping, I had to abort that mission. He's just gonna go right through the stop sign. Don't bother stopping. Look at these guys. They always sit in the they sit on random kitchen chairs. Okay, they're Middle Eastern, and what has that got to do with the kingdom? Well, I've noticed that Middle Eastern people will just sit on random chairs that they either found or stuff that's from like the kitchen or something like that, rather than use purpose-built patio type furniture. I mean, they'll sit on that if they have that, but if they don't, it's any chair. And they like to sit in the garage. No car in the garage. Okay, the car's out in the street or the driveway, but they use the garage as like a I don't know, like an outdoor, like a cabana, or I don't know, like a tent. You know, an actual like site-built tent, sort of like outside. You know, it's like the garage is perfect for that, I suppose. One big, gigantic door, so it's open on one side and closed on 3 others. Everybody knows that, not just people from the Middle East. No, yeah, right. Lots of different people do that, but it seems very very much a cultural thing with them. They like to, I don't know, it's very common, let's just put it that way. It would be, I go up and down my block, okay, and my particular block, there's only, let's see, there's a couple of Puerto Rican families, there's a couple of Mexican families, pretty much everybody else is white, there's one black family, and nobody on my block sits in the garage with, okay, there's a couple of families of Polish immigrants, like first generation, and they don't sit in the garage either with the door open like that. So my claim is it's more of a, like a Middle Eastern thing to do than anything else. What's this right here? It's just wood. Chopped wood, like firewood. Yeah, see this particular neighborhood right here, it's all mostly like older white people over here. Maybe a couple of black families too. And you'll never see anybody over here sitting with the garage door open with some random kitchen furniture. You know, like a dinette set. Instead, if people around here are sitting around outside, they'll sit on the back patio, maybe in a screened in like tent thing, you know, or something. Or with like a little fire pit going, I don't know. Just my observation, it might not be true to or accurate to what many of my viewers have experienced. I'm just sharing with you my personal nonsense. And, you know, there's... God, I think I haven't found nothing, man. Except for that stuff that was in the dumpster. And I'm claiming that's because of the new scrapyard. The new scrapyard paying such a decent dollar, comparatively so, for scrap. $220 a ton, which is about $40 higher than the next competitor. Unless you go to, unless you're willing to go all the way to Lamont, Illinois, okay, which is about 20 miles from here, and sell your stuff. Okay, so that would be a total of a nearly 40-mile round trip. All right, that's a lot of extra driving. Woo! Look at that car go. You don't want to be around look at that shit driving. Every car is fast. It's like that was just a little Ford. How that drives me crazy. How the hell is every car fast? Every car is fast except for my car. I have a lot of torque. The whole carload. Whole carload of young people going to the crap-ass Motel 6. It's like see, Kingdom, they could be a family. No, they're all like people about the same age. Going from the mall over to the motel. Oh, I see police lights. think I've had all I can take today. I swear to God. I think I've had all I could take, man. I don't think I can take any more. Seriously, I'm a human being. All right, I'm a freaking human being. You gotta give me a. You gotta give me a break. Oh, they got a chopper in the sky again. Looking for the bad guys. And whatever I'm talking about here. Until next time. How do you like the new avatar?